How many of you own an animal? Or how many of you are planning to own an animal in the future? May I ask, where did you purchase your animal? Or where do you plan on getting your animal? Will it be a pet store, a breeder, online, or maybe a shelter? I'm here to tell you that the right decision will always be a shelter, based on my research and my experiences of adopting 4 dogs. And this is Moose, and we adopted him about 5 years ago from the SPCA. And he's a great dog and very healthy. Today, I am going to tell you why animal adoption is a better option than buying from a pet store or a breeder. Because of the fight against puppy mills, you're going to be saving a life, and it's less expensive. When you buy a pet from the 4 walls of a pet store, or even online, they receive their puppies from a puppy mill. Puppy mills are dreadful dog breeding facilities. Their main concern is not about the animal at all. Their main focus is on the profit that they're making from each animal. They do not give an ounce of worry towards the animal's well-being. They don't have the medical care or expenses to take care of the animals when they develop illnesses, not like they care anyways. They are underfed, and when they are fed, it's sometimes with contaminated food that include insects that causes the illnesses that they're getting. Francis Barista explained that females are only kept for reproductive purposes, and these animals are kept in metal cages all day long. This is an outrage to an animal lover like myself. I ask you all to join the fight against puppy mills and refuse to adopt animals from pet stores. Now that I've told you how pet adoption helps fight against puppy mills, I'll tell you how adopting a pet saves a life. Adopting an animal from a shelter is a much more humbling experience. When adopting an animal from a shelter, you are saving a life that is cared about. The staff at shelters care about every single animal, and it is their goal to find a way to find their forever home. This is sometimes challenging though, due to overpopulation and euthanization. Francis Barista also stated that shelters are overflowing with adoptable animals, but sometimes there's just nothing else to do, and there's not enough adopters out there to save them all. 2.7 million adoptable, healthy animals have been euthanized because of overpopulation. This makes my heart hurt for these animals. They did nothing wrong. They deserved a home. They deserved love, but they were just put down. That's awful. Please help save a life and kick overpopulation to the curb and adopt an animal from a shelter today. Now that you know how adopting a pet saves a life, I'll tell you about the lower cost when it comes to adopting an animal. Buying an animal from a pet store or breeder can range from $500 to thousands of dollars, and the animal may not even be healthy. The SPCA says that adopting from a shelter, there's a small adoption fee, but many wonderful benefits included. The pets that you'll get from a shelter usually have all their vaccinations. They are spayed or neutered based on if it's a girl or a boy. They're microchipped in case they run out the door and get lost, and if somebody finds them, then they will know you're the owner. They're dewormed, and best of all, most of them are house trained. Also, when adopting from a shelter, you will know your animal is healthy, unlike from a breeder or pet store. If I asked you, where do you plan on getting your next pet? Would your answer be different than it was before you heard the speech? I hope you all believe that pet adoption provides many benefits and will always be the best option when it comes to getting a pet. Adopting a pet fights against puppy mills. You're saving an innocent life, and it's less expensive.